Welcome back to Chukitable Media. This is a breakdown of the events and legal situation concerning Omoyele Sowore following the hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu Now protest he led on the 20th of October 2025. The protest and court order on October 17 to October 20th, 2025 was issued by a court. But what happened on the 17th or between 17th and 28th, the Federal High Court in Abuja issued an order restraining Omoyele Sowore and others from staging protests in restricted area around the FCT, specifically key national landmarks like Also Rock Villa and the National Assembly. On the 20th of October, Sowore led a protest demanding the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. The police responded with tear gas and made several arrests of protesters near Transcorp Hilton and Ministry of Finance in Abuja. The same 28th, Sowore was reportedly seen running from tear gas, but initially managed to avoid arrest for breaching the restricted zones. He had publicly vowed to proceed with protest despite the court order, claiming his team had not been formally served. So that is the case, not formally served on the 17th, which was Friday. On the 23rd of October, Sowore was dramatically arrested by a team of police officers just outside the High Court in Abuja, where he was attending a hearing for his separate criminal case related to the IGP, that is a cybercrime allegation. So, the circumstances of the arrest of Sowore on the 23rd, he was arrested while standing with associates outside the court premises. A video streamed live by Sowore showed him questioning the police officer for lack of an invitation letter before voluntarily entering the police vehicle. Let's watch that.
Are you recording us?
No, I'm not recording you.
Are you recording us?
I'm not recording you. I'm recording me.
Put that phone down.
This is my younger brother now. What are you upset about?
Put that phone down.
So you said the commissioner of police said you should arrest me?
Yes, we are not
over what?
To bring you to the office.
By force?
Is it by force? I'm not holding you.
No, well, you said that. So why you then have? So we didn't bring a letter of invitation now. That's not your business. When did you start telling people how to wear their clothes? Let my car follow me. Is the car here? Yes.
Wait. Baba, wait first.
No, wait. You have to take me with my lawyer, so provide an avenue for.
Your lawyer can come and
Yes. No, wait now. Let him enter first.
Okay.
Enter.
Clear the thing now. Where's this person? Oh.
Where's your secretary?
Where is she now?
She's at the back there.
Enter, please.
Can you come? Drive down. How are you now? How far?
No, sir.
Even though you know what you are doing is bad, so
I'm not doing anything bad.
no problem. Well, you know we had to stand for you when they oppressed you. So if you are standing for oppression, you know the problem.
Just follow us. Anybody that follow us. Please, sir, wait.
My car is coming. You said it's an invitation. Why are you in a hurry?
I don't understand.
Yes.
Only they have the picture.
How are you?
Is this your car?
Yes.
So they follow us from behind.
Let me give them my stuff.
Wait, what did you do?
They said they shouldn't look for the behind me that was able to capture when the police was saying they should drop phone.
Follow them.
Yes, follow them.
See, that was how one DSS.
They go.
Oga, follow them. Don't wait. Just drive behind them.
And this is the police justification. The Nigerian police force later explained that Showore's arrest was directly linked to October 28th protest. They alleged that 13 protesters arrested on that day all mentioned Sowore, that he led them into the restricted area, contravening the existing court order. The police stated it will be unjust to prosecute those people while leaving Omoyele Sowore out of the police custody, so they have to be charged together. Let's watch what was said by the police PRO Hundeyi, Benjamin Hundeyi in Abuja.
Today, Sowore has been arrested by the Nigeria Police Force. And you would ask, why was he arrested? It is very simple. The 13 people that were arrested previously all gave their statements, and there is a constant in all of their statements. Every one of them mentioned that one Omoyele Sowore led them into the restricted area in contravention of the court order. So it would be most unfair to charge some people to court and leave the person that led them to commit that more like their leader, the lead protester who told them and took them into the restricted area. And that's why in the spirit of fair play and to ensure that justice is served, Omoyele Sowore was arrested today, and like the others too, he wouldn't spend time with us, he wouldn't spend up to 24 hours with us. Once we wrap up the charges, he's going to be prosecuted. In fact, if everything goes right, our plan is to ensure that he is prosecuted today, he goes to court today. About the Nnamdi Kanu protest and what's the latest on it, you would remember that 8 people were arrested on Monday in the Transcorp area of Abuja. They were arrested because they contravened the court order that restricted movement within those areas. Despite several warnings to them not to move into the restricted area, they charged headlong into the area, and like we warned 2 days before the protest in our statement that anybody that contravenes the order will be arrested and prosecuted. So, like one, we actually got them arrested, and 5 others around the Ministry of Finance, also within the restricted area, bringing them to 2013. And they were arraigned the very next day. They didn't spend up to 24 hours in our custody. They were arraigned the very next day, and they've been remanded.
So the charges leveled against Omoyele Sowore. Sowore was taken into custody, and the police have stated that he will be charged to court once investigation into the protest violation are completed. So these are the legal status and the whereabouts of Sowore right now. So the whereabouts of the current situation right now is that Omoyele Sowore was arrested on the 23rd October 2025 and is currently in police custody following the apprehension outside the Federal High Court in Abuja. Sowore is facing pre-existing criminal case filed by the police alleging forgery of police document and cybercrime for calling the IGP an illegal IGP. This case was set for arraignment on the 27th October 2025 before Justice Umar Mohammed. His arrest on the 23rd occurred while he was at the court for proceeding related to one of his many cases. The police have stated they will charge him for violating the court order that restricted 28th October protest route. And this is what people are saying. The arrest of Sowore and others, coupled with the conduct of the police, has generated significant commentary, allegation of selective justice. Many social media users and commentators are putting the police on the defense for their handling of the situation. Critics point out that government is quick to suppress protest, and certain activists like Sowore, Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, and his brother for holding a peaceful demonstration, while the government has been accused of granting amnesty to bandits and showing less urgency in dealing with other security threats. The police roguish behavior, the use of tear gas and physical apprehension of Sowore and other protesters reinforces The long-standing complaint about Nigerian police and other security agencies using strong arm tactics and what human rights group describe as an abuse of power to suppress lawful dissent, weaponizing of court orders, the use of a court order to restrict protesters in a certain location followed by immediate arrests is viewed by civil society as a tactic to systematically curtail fundamental right to protest, to peaceful assembly and free expression, especially when the protest leader Sowore publicly disputed being formally served the order. So let's listen to what happened at the court today after the end of the hearing of the case brought about by the Nigerian police. The details of what happened you will listen to in what his lawyer said, that is Omoyele Sowore's lawyer said after the end of the case in the court. But simply put, Omoyele Sowore was said discharged from the court today and was asked to provide the court with his bail conditions because according to what they say his bail will be. So, and that is exactly what happened. But eventually, instead of the police to allow Sowore to provide all those things or his lawyer to perfect all this bail condition, the police again jumped on Sowore and they tore his clothes, they shred him, and they drag him, pulling him left and right, and bundling him to the vehicle without allowing Sowore to perfect the condition of his bail. His lawyer said it and explained what really happened after the court hearing. The lawyer himself also said he was wounded while they were struggling to take Sowore away by force. Let's listen to him.
People were brought to court because they said they protested against a court order. We were still challenging the propriety of even the arraignment on the ground that you said people violated court order by protesting. We never heard of a constitution in this country, even despite all its defects, designating places where people should protest. If a protest is illegal, it is illegal. If it is not illegal, it is not illegal. You cannot say people can protest in that street, but they cannot protest in this street. And you are so confident that that will be justified. But today, the police were disappointed in judiciary. They have been masquerading themselves as law enforcers. They have been blackmailing the defendants that they protested against a court order. But what we witness in court today is a direct opposite of the propaganda they were selling to the public. Majority of us have already fallen into that propaganda. Majority of us are already accusing the defendants. Why do they protest when there is a court order? But what we saw here today was that the magistrate courageously granted bail. That is another of court. He gave a very liberal bail conditions. He said there should be 2 shorties worth 500,000 with tax clearance and a means of identification. The police were so disappointed, and I even heard that some of the people in Mufti here, they are senior police officers, they came to monitor the proceeding with about more than 50 police officers in this court. There were 2 roadblocks in the morning. The entire premises was cordoned off. At the end of the day, when they saw that the bail perfection was in process, CSP Iliasu led a brigade of police officers to come attack us together with all other lawyers and innocent people who were just in court premises to say they are good. The woman selling food here was manhandled. The table was destroyed. The food was destroyed. Sowore was bundled violently. People were holding his hand. People were holding his leg into that vehicle. In the course of that, some of us who ask questions, where are you taking him? In fact, CSP Iliasu brought a paper which he called remand order. And we asked him to show us that remand order. He refused to show us. We asked him if you are taking Sowore to prison custody, on what ground can you do that? If he's not able to perfect the bail condition, and if he's not able to do that, and you are taking him, where are the prison officials? The prison officials will be here. Why must it be police? Why must it be you? In the course of that, they descended on everybody. I was injured. I was blood stained in my bib. This is my bib. We were manhandled, and Sowore's clothes was torn. And they forced him into their vehicle, and they took him away. As we speak, we don't know where he is, but we are still trying to follow up on the bail perfection. If you perfect the bail today, then we want the police to justify why, whatever reason they have, to keep him. This is illegality. This is injury. Yes, this is my injury. This is 10. This is blood stain on my bib. CSP Iliasu led them more than 50 officers. People were, in fact, a lawyer was here in another matter entirely. He was arrested, people were arrested, people were trying to cover it with their phone. Individuals who have cases in court were abducted as we speak. We don't know where they are. And that is what the police institution have done today. They talk about court order. There's a court order now. They alleged people are not respecting court order, but today they have come here to not just to violate court order, but to violate the sanctity of these premises. It's an embarrassment. And we call on the Attorney General, because we know this is about Nigeria state. We call on the Attorney General. If the Inspector General of Police will not see reason, where they will not be reasonable in the face of any personal grievances they may have against or anybody, we call on the Attorney General to let sanity prevail. We call on the Nigeria Bar Association. They have come to destroy the sanctity of court. Police officers, they have come to violently to the court sittings were interrupted, and this is a public outrage. Everybody here today is disappointed because it is unexpected. We felt police have followed the law. If the magistrate had denied bail today, that would be a justification. If the magistrate had granted bail and the defendant are not able to meet up, that would be a justification. But this thing happened around to 11 when the court had granted bail is still sitting. That's what witness we got today. That's what witness. We call for the release of Omoyele Sowore. That is very, very important. We call for his release. We call for his release. We call on the Nigerian Bar Association too to rise up. We cannot continue to watch things happen like this. Otherwise, people will lose faith in judiciary. People will lose faith in court process. Thank you. I'm done.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Thank you
very much. Don't worry, we're together.
Yes, thank you, sir.
I'm not going anywhere. They are a bunch of thugs. That's what That's what they are. And if Nigerian law enforcement is going to be driven by thugs, the stuff was unnecessary. I was telling the guy in white, I said, talk to his lawyer.
That is Elias.
Why are you dragging him for? Talk to his lawyer. No, you have to drag him.
That is CSP.
They broke everything all over this place for what?
The OC anti-vice, FCTCIG. That is the person who led the thuggery and brigandage today.
You know, it's terrible. You can't do that.
Police now, after he was granted now I am telling you.
So thank you for watching. This is Chokitable Media. Those are the chronological order of the event that happened to Sowore. So far, so good. Sowore whereabout is unknown at this point in time. So let's keep hope alive and believe that Sowore is going to be all right wherever they take him to. See you next time. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. God bless you as you do. See you then. Bye for now.